ready. Kick back, stay, chat going crazy. We rollin', we ready. Hey, yeah, boot it up, new day, same squad. Ray in the lobby, that's our pod. Queue up quick, we don't wait long. Chat say hi when the cam comes on. Dropping in hot, yeah, the map look clean. One more match, turn to 17. Laugh so hard when the jump goes wrong. Clip that moment, that's content gone. Welcome to Ray's Stream. Everybody tap in, live on your screen. Type up your name, join in the scene. We all fam here, you know what I mean. Welcome to Ray's Stream. New game, same vibe, chasing that dream. Stay to the end, don't leave me team. Throw those hearts up high for Ray's Stream. Lights down low, but the mood stay bright. Heart rate up in the late night fright. Ray don't scream, she just laughs on mic. Chat like, girl, you wild, alright. Then it's Bill rotate. Catch that dub. Big wing dance, little shoulder shrug. Gifts in the feed, yeah, we show that love. Ray shout you out with a friendly run. To Ray's Stream, everybody tap in, live on your screen. Type up your name, join in the scene. We all fam here, you know what I mean. Welcome to Ray's Stream. New game, same vibe, chasing that dream. Stay to the end, don't leave me team. Throw those hearts up high for Ray's Stream. New face, all the same chair. If you had a rough day, jump it right there. We got jokes, we got wins, we got one big crew. If you rock with Ray, then we rock with you. Woo! Welcome to Ray's Stream. Everybody tap in, live on your screen. Tap up your name, join in the scene. We all fam here, you know what I mean. Welcome to Ray's Stream. New game, same vibe, chasing that dream. Stay to the end, don't leave me team. Throw those hearts up high for Ray's Stream. Throw those hearts up high for Ray's Stream.
My Lord, my Lord, my Lord and Savior. How y'all doing? Listen, I was just sitting here drinking some wine, enjoying my day off on the socials, and then all of a sudden, like, this happened in live. Like, I was watching this live, man. My last stream was going off in the comment section. I'm sitting here like, what did I do now? It's insane. It's insane. But hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. How you guys doing? Oh, this is fantastic. I'm loving, like, anytime I piss off a community or a mob of anything, a YouTube content creators community, a culture war community, I love it. This is like awesome. It's been a while. What was the last time I had to combat a bunch of people? I think it was like the first one was I think it was like the Zack Snyder fandom. I managed to piss them off. Let's see. You know, obviously, y'all already know the Andy Signore people. They came at me. And I guess now I pissed off the anti-woke people and the critical drinkers fan base and all the anti-woke people. Oh, they're so mad that, like, this last stream is the worst performed stream I've done in a very long time. You guys can't see the dislikes. I can. It is at 33% right now, which means I had, at last I checked, it was 46 dislikes and growing. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm dying right now. Like, they are like, fuck you, fuck your face, fuck your feelings. Like, they are obliterating me in the comment section. It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful to see. We're gonna get into it. But hello to my chat. The very few people who find me entertaining and love me or hate me, welcome. Let's say hi to my lovables. You know, the lovables here. We got Anthony. We got Jillykins. Beautiful Jillykins. Hope you're doing good. I hope you all had a great Easter. You know, I didn't get to say that as much as I should have yesterday, but I hope you all had a great Easter. We see Laura. Hello, beautiful. How are you, Laura? Nice to see you in the chat. Dee Dee. How are you, gorgeous? I got a lot of beautiful ladies in the chat. I love the ladies in the chat. But I also gotta give love to my men's. I see Tev. I don't know why I want to call you Trev. Maybe it's a wine. But hello, Tev. How you doing? How you doing? Thomas said owned is a very disavow term. It's totes pwned. Bro, so guys, yesterday I did a whole 1 hour rant about the anti-woke people and the critical drinker situation and all this anti-woke crap. And I don't know how or why, but for some reason it hit the algorithm of a ton of anti-woke people, like the people that support critical drinker and all those guys. It hit their feed, and a couple of the comments was like, why was this even recommended to me? I don't know. I feel like YouTube was like, shut up, bitch, we're gonna feed this to the people you're directing it towards. I don't know. YouTube was broken. I swear YouTube is broken, because I don't really expect people, especially on the opposite side, to like catch wind of any of my shows, right? Or any of my videos. I really don't. I just put my thoughts out there and rant and rave and do whatever. So the fact that it's hitting the algorithm where it's pushing that last stream out like friggin' crack cocaine to a bunch of crackheads is hilarious to me. But oh my god, they're destroying me in the comment section. They are so mad, and I love it because number one, they've never heard of me before. They've never seen my content. I've been doing this for a while. And the comments they put out there is hilarious, because I'm like, most of them, they didn't even watch it, which I've even made a comment and said, I don't blame anyone. My voice can be grating. Okay. It's hard for people who like me to listen to me for an hour. Okay. I'm very self-aware of how my voice sounds. Thank you. I don't even like the own sound of my own voice. Okay. So I don't blame anyone for not sitting through an hour of me talking and yelling. So I don't blame y'all for stopping at the title. However, it's funny how they stop at the title and then want to talk about how, I don't watch what these guys actually say. And I find that absolutely hypocritical and hilarious. Oh, dude, they don't know that I've literally got monetized. Like, I would have never got monetized. And it took me 3 months, by the way, to get this channel monetized, right? This channel's old. I had it for a long time. Never really was active on it. Then when I started being active on it, it took me 3 months to get monetized, right? So they don't understand, because they're new, that I got monetized by capitalizing on things like this, situations like this, where I have a bunch of hate comments and haters or stupid Twitter spats I have, and I made it into content, right? So they don't know that. How could they know that? They don't know anything about me other than they saw a video with a title that they were like, what's this bitch talking about? I love critical drinkers piss. So I don't know why that happened, but they also don't know I thrive on this. Like, I have a huge smile on my face. They think that I'm mad or coping or crying or seething. I'm like, I am so happy that y'all found me. And I'm so happy y'all left so many comments and pushed that video more into the algorithm so more of you people can find it, because then maybe I'll make a new friend. Maybe I'll make a friend come over here on the opposing side and we can have a conversation and be like, yeah, we could have a different point of view on this, and maybe, we'll find other things we like. That's the beauty of these types of conversations, and why I like doing these streams, like putting out these videos and stuff, is because I meet so many fascinating people. And the majority of the people I've met that I truly love and become very close, dear friends to me, are people I've met because we met online and we did not like each other. We had opposing opinions, and now we're the best of friends, because grown, functioning adults remember that you can have disagreements and still not hate each other at the end of the day. So I love when these things happen. I love jumping on them. I will milk this for as long as these dumbasses allow me to milk it, because that's just that they prove my point. A lot of the shit I said in that stream yesterday, because they didn't watch it, they proved my point. What did I say yesterday in that stream, guys? Did I not make comments about how these fucking people, like, they don't understand? I've said this for years too. They never understand that hate clicks are still clicks, right? They never understand that disliking my video to high hell is going to push it further into the algorithm, because you're engaging with the content. So anytime you click a button, YouTube is like, oh, this must be a popping this might be a popping stream. Let's put it out there. And that's why I laugh, because they think that they're hurting me or clowning on me, and you can point and laugh. I like being entertaining, whether you're laughing at me or with me. I enjoy making people laugh. Like, that is who I am. That is what I do. And a lot of these dumbasses don't know any better, and I feel bad for them because, again, they're here to white knight and defend the YouTubers that I referred to yesterday. That's all it is. That's really all it comes down to. It's like, y'all are digital knob gobblers. And it's fine. It's fine. Listen, I don't judge too harshly. Like, if you want to be a digital knob gobbler, that's fine. Like, slurp it all up. You know, I'm not judging. You know, I'm pro LGBTQ. You know, if you want to slurp on some dong, slurp on some dong. It's fine. You know? But at the end of the day, I I was sitting here watching in real time. Like, it happened live, guys. I'm just sitting there, you know, on the socials, you know, on YouTube and stuff. Then my notifications start going off, so I'm clicking it and I'm seeing the comments. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And the first comment I saw was somebody saying, I don't know why this was recommended to me, but you're wrong. And I'm just like, I don't know why it was recommended to you either. Like, I have no idea why YouTube recommended this to you if you don't even agree with anything I said or anything I cover on this channel. Like, it's just weird how YouTube works. It was very fascinating. That's the best thing. It was very fascinating. It was very fascinating. My new friend here, because see, like, this is what I'm saying. It makes you find new comments and people in this sphere. But you didn't even go hard on them. You were fair. It's obviously they didn't watch your video. That's what I mean. Like, a lot of the times they don't, because if they did, they would also understand that I've been very vocal about this too. When I talk about people using their brains and not letting YouTubers, you know, tell you guys what you should feel, what you should think about anything, topics, TV, politics, whatever. Don't let YouTubers dictate how you're supposed to feel. Like, don't let them tell you that you are not allowed to agree and also disagree. Like, that is the problem with the internet. Like I said yesterday, people just want their you know, your own opinions yelled at you by somebody who you feel is, I guess, more knowledgeable, credible. I don't know what it is. But if somebody has big numbers next to their subscriber, you know, where it says subscriber, it's like you feel seen, you feel heard, I guess, right? But I say, don't even listen to me. Like, don't listen to me. Think for yourselves. You know, this is my opinion. This is how I feel about the anti-woke crowd. This is how I feel about these anti-woke YouTubers. You don't have to agree. And trust me, they let me know in that comment section they did not agree. And it's funny to me because, like, I'm built different than a lot of these other YouTubers. And I brought up a good point that I have yet to see a lot of these people rebuke, right? You can't have this same energy you have for me in these people's comment sections. Like, if these dudes went live and I went to their live streams and said any of the shit I said on my stream yesterday, I'd be timed out or banned from their chat. Okay? And I know this for a fact because that has happened. I've seen it happen where people will go into the live streams when they do the live streams and they'll talk, you know, they'll talk the same shit like, oh, you know, you're just a bigot and all this and that. They get blocked. See, I let people stay. By the way, mods, I forgot to start off the stream by saying if any of these people come into the chat, you are not allowed to time them out. Lunchbox, I'm looking at you. Don't time out anybody. Let me do the timing out and blocking if it comes down to, you guys know, like, what I allow and what I don't. I've already said this to these people. Somebody said it was an echo chamber. They're like, oh, you live in an echo chamber. I love when people say that. This is the furthest from an echo chamber. I only time out people or block people when they get very nasty. And when it gets to a point where it's like you're not trying to have a discussion anymore, you're just trying to be an asshole. But everybody's welcome in. Dude, my moderators call me out on shit all the time. Like, my moderators pick on me and clown on me more than any of the haters could ever do. So, mods, please do not time anyone out tonight. Don't time anyone out. Don't block anybody. I will do the blocking because sometimes y'all don't know. Sometimes y'all see a comment and y'all be like, that looks like the one. No, it's not the one. It's okay. I'll do the moderation on the stream. I've had enough wine. I can handle it. Well, I'll let you know if I've had too much wine. I can't handle it. But anyway, let me show you guys. Because, like, more comments are coming through too. Like, as we speak, they're still commenting. They're still interacting with it. And it's absolutely hilarious. And again, It just proves my point. Just proves my point. Is it on the screen? I can't tell. All right, I couldn't tell. I was like, is it on the screen? Oh man. Give it a second to load. It's loading. So yeah, these comments are insane. They're pressed. They're very pressed. They're very pressed. You know, I failed on so many levels. I failed on so many levels having an opinion, guys. I failed on so many levels having an opinion. That's where I failed. I had an opinion they didn't like. It's great. Just relay your complaint, criticism, complaints to mods so we can relay them to you for you. Yeah. Yeah, no, they go off. They go off. Like, you know, there's only one person I had to like yeet out of this because they started getting nasty. But other than that, you know, they keep talking about the failing industry that normal people don't support because they make shitty, shallow, garbage entertainment that we constantly make fun of being so god awful, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, people are like hitting me with statistics and numbers. See, you don't even know what you're talking about. Bro, well, where's the money coming from where they keep making these films then? If the industry's failing so badly, how come they keep putting this shit out? What is going on? Am I missing something? Are they getting it from Jeffrey Epstein's island? Like, where is the money coming from, right? Overall, like, cool. The theater, by the way, box office, let's talk about that. Let's talk about numbers. Let's talk about all that stuff because I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? We've talked about this before, for those of you who know, for those of you who don't, okay? The pandemic really fucked up a lot of shit. The pandemic changed a lot. And I know you guys are going to say, don't blame the pandemic, bro. Movie theaters were closed. People got used to being at home. When the pandemic was over, people still got used to being at home. All right? The theaters weren't popping even when good movies were coming out. Okay? People would rather stay at home and watch from the comfort of their TV at home where they could cook up a steak or whatever they want to eat and enjoy an alcoholic beverage with a fucking girlfriend, husband, family, whatever, right? People stayed at home. They wanted to watch movies at home on the TV screen. Okay? That hurt box office numbers. People weren't going out. Now, pandemic's been over for a while, right? And I will agree to this. There's not many movies, really, that I want to get out of my house and go see. I'd rather just wait for it to come out on streaming, right? Because the tickets are pretty expensive now. Like an average movie going to, especially out here, unless you go early or whatever, you go at a normal time that most people go on, you're spending at least like 50, 60 bucks per ticket, right? Because you got to get the tickets, which are about 20, 25 bucks now. You got to get the snacks, you know, it's a lot of money that people don't really want to pay for these days, right? Because everything went up in price. People barely can afford to keep their lights on these days, okay? But yet we're talking about why the box office numbers, why the movies are not doing well. Well, I mean, people aren't just going out to see the movies anymore. They'll just wait for it to come on streaming services. Like they do. Like, movie comes out in theaters. How long do you wait until it's on streaming services? Not too long after the movie's released is it coming out on streaming services. People are more inclined to wait for the movie to come out on a streaming platform than to go out and spend money to go to theaters. They're already paying for the streaming services monthly, right? So when you take that fact into consideration, your numbers don't mean fucking shit. They don't mean shit. All right? Because, well, you show me the numbers of how much money's coming in from the box offices, from the theater goers, but you say there's a decline in the viewership on the streaming services. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's just like people like you claim you're not watching, but you're watching. Make it make sense, right? Because you have to know that these movies are bad by watching them, right? So with that logic behind it, right? How do you know this movie is bad unless you watched it? Well, these people are putting out trash movies. How is it? Did you watch the movie? Do you know it's trash because you watched it and it was trash? Well, guess what? You still watched it. So ka-ching, that money went into the industry's pocket. I've said this for so long, and the anti-woke crowd, please listen to this. If you're going to listen to anything I say, listen to this. Okay? You want the industry to listen to you. You want the industry to change. You want the woke shit to be not in your movies and TV shows anymore. Stop watching the fucking movies and TV shows just to come online and cry about it later. Because at the end of the day, they don't care. They already have your money. Your money has left your fucking bank account and into their pockets. You want to affect change. Bitching about it online is not going to change anything. Just like me bitching about the anti-woke mob is not going to change anything either. But the difference is I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. You guys, on the other hand, are so like, how dare you call me delusional? When y'all are way more delusional and live in a bigger echo bubble than I do. Because how dare I come out and do a live stream on my dead channel where they made fun of me for trying hard to be something, right? But I'm not, right? Because I'm stupid and uneducated and all this shit. But yet you guys come here to talk shit. Is it going to stop me? Is it going to change me? No. Oh, we're just going to point and laugh. Pointing and laughing still doesn't change my mind. It doesn't shut me up. So the cycle continues, right? So again, I ask you anti-woke people, feel free to type in the chat. No one's going to touch you. Right? How do you know these movies are woke garbage trash if you're not watching them, right? How do you know that it's a bad movie and it's garbage if you're not watching it? So now you're just basically admitting that, like, you don't watch it, so you don't watch it, so you know it's crap. You don't watch it, but you're gonna give a negative criticism to something you haven't seen. Just like most of you didn't watch my stream, watch anything I said that was fair, as somebody pointed out, fair and neutral, but only reacted to the things that went against y'all's narrative. Interesting. I find that very interesting. You can tell from the trailer. How can you tell from a trailer? How can you tell from a trailer? I've seen plenty of trailers where the trailer was trash, but I saw the movie and I was like, okay, it wasn't as bad as the trailer made me led to believe. Now, again, you could say you could tell by the trailer. Cool. I'm guessing Abomination. I'm guessing you, sir, which I can see you in the chat. Hi, how you doing? I can tell, right? You'll see something in trailer. You won't go see the movie. Well, that's normal people. Normal people. I've literally had this conversation with normal people. Old people, right? And I remember this time, I actually asked somebody this because I was talking about this at work, and I asked a customer I had. I said, let me ask you a question. This is an older lady. So let me ask you a question. When you see a trailer for a movie that you don't think is good, do you go see that movie? And she shook her head no and just laughed like, yeah, because do you understand how fucking ridiculous that sounds? That you see a trailer for something you don't like because the taste tester, right? It's like going to a fucking like Costco's and getting like a sample of food and not liking it, but still buying the product and taking it home just to feed it to your family when you know they're not going to like it. So you eat the food that you fucking already know is disgusting because you tasted it. You tasted it first and you bought it and brought it home, right? And then you guys bitch about it, then leave a negative review. Motherfucker, you knew it was bad when you tasted it. That's what trailers are. You're like, I don't understand how you guys don't get the fucking facts of what I'm saying. You guys will bitch about being a taste tester. You tasted it, bro. You tasted it. It tasted like shit. Why would you go and buy it after you tasted it? You can't leave a bad review after you knew it was gonna, like, I don't get it. Well, maybe, I saw the trailer and I gave it a chance and it was garbage. Cool. But if your argument to me as an anti-woke person is to constantly say how everything they're making now is garbage, but you're still going to see some of the garbage, you have no good argument, in my opinion. I'm sorry. That's not a good argument for me. How about trying to go in and find something you like about it rather than finding shit you don't? Can we start doing that? No. Okay, because entertainment industry is garbage. But they don't talk about the actual issue in the industry, right? It's just, hey guys, let's not remember that there's still some, corruption in the industry. There's not some really weird, crazy shit that they do behind the scenes that we all kind of know about because other people have been trying to expose that shit for a long time. Let's not talk about that shit anymore. Let's talk about how they're making shit movies. Let's start with that. My opinion, and it is my opinion, you can hate it, take it or leave it. My opinion, the problem with the industry as far as what they're doing is they're more focused. Terrace, I'll check this a second. Hold on. The industry is more focused on how they can make money quick rather than, as somebody in my chat pointed out, making good stories. Like, I understand to a degree why they're doing a Harry Potter TV show. Did we need it? No. Was the Harry Potter movies fine where it was? Yeah. Did some fans have issues with it? Sure. But the Harry Potter franchise was pretty well preserved as a good franchise, right? It made a lot of money. It did good. But there's the key phrase. It made a lot of money. It made a lot of money. That's why we're getting a Harry Potter TV show. Because it makes a lot of money. Harry Potter makes a lot of money. Right. Hollywood's biggest issue right now is cash grabs. They don't care about this woke shit. They're looking at this shit as, how can we get more fans? How can we get more money? I don't know if you anti-woke people understand, because somebody made a good point on Twitter, and it's actually true. You understand that the industry 100% makes more money because of y'all anti-woke people. And I know you're all going to disagree with me, say I'm stupid, but hear me out. Free marketing, free promotion, anything controversial. I think that Harry Potter TV show will be probably watched more because of the controversy around it, the discussion around it, rather than people actually wanting to see a Harry Potter TV show. Just like how everybody was angry about the Harry Potter video game, right? People legitimately bought the Harry Potter video game, not because it looked like a great game, not just because they were fans of the game. They bought the game because the woke crowd was trying to boycott it. So the anti-woke crowd stepped up and said, fuck that. We're not going to allow you to ruin our fucking fun. We're going to buy the game. And that game was sold and made lots of money. I guarantee you no one's still going back to do replays of that Harry Potter game. I guarantee you no one is still. All those people are not still actively playing that Harry Potter game. That Harry Potter game was not as fun. It was fun. It was a decent game. But let me tell you, that game is not being played by a bunch of people. When it becomes free for a monthly service, or when it becomes free on, the Xbox thing, yeah, it'll probably pick up again. But when people bought it, they played it, and it was done. It was done. It was done. No such thing as bad publicity. I agree. And also, hold on, I gotta go back to Crazy Cat's comment. Sorry. This is what I care about too. I care way more about, children, actors, and all that stuff being, 100%. That's what I felt like people should care more about. But here we are, being angry that I called out anti-woke YouTube content creators. My title said that the industry was done with them. And how dare I say that? Because I made points. Like, how are you going to be mad at me for pointing out facts that were said by the YouTubers you guys are fans of? Like, Critical Drinker literally was like a person that's trying to get in the industry. Eric July, they all said it. The industry doesn't want to associate with them. They said that. They said that themselves. And you're all mad at me for commenting on these people's exact words. Like, that is not something I made up. This is not me coping and seething. This is just me discussing a fact that happened. A fact that the industry does not want to associate with anti-woke people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I see, and I love this. Thank you. See, anti-woke people, you can have a discussion with me. This is fine. Just don't be assholes, and we're good. I'm the only one who could be an asshole on my platform, damn it, okay? joke. You can't see my face, but joke. I'll give you an example why your idea. Oh, hold on. Somebody talk on a minute. I'll give you an example why your idea doesn't work. The Rings of Power. Lord of the Rings was extremely successful intellectual property, and then Amazon buys it and throws it in the garbage. So I started watching Rings of Power. Okay. I did not care much for Rings of Power. Like, it started off okay. I got bored, man. I'm not gonna lie. And you're right. Like, the Rings of Power is a good example. Of like, but see, let's dissect that discount. Why was Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings? Why was it created in the first place? What was The Hobbit not good enough for a secondary thing, right? Like, we had Lord of the Rings, then we got The Hobbit. That was good enough. Like, that was good enough for us, right? Especially if you were fans of Lord of the Rings, right? That was good enough. We didn't need no TV show. Yes, Rang. Sorry, Lord of the Rings. We didn't need the TV show. And I agree with y'all. But see, that type of stuff, that's the criticism I have for why Rings of Power, for me personally, my opinion, of course, why Rings of Power didn't work. Was it because of the Black Elves, right? Or the women that were the main characters, right? That shit didn't bother me whatsoever. What bothered me was it was very slow. It didn't make me really care about any of the characters. It didn't make me feel for them. The hippie hobbits were like annoying. It didn't really suck me in like the Lord of the Rings originally did. Like, it didn't make me care about the characters. And like, for me, I have to have a connection with the characters for me to feel like this is good storytelling. Like, that's where it flopped for me. Now, see, that's my opinion and criticism. But notice how I didn't have to hate it because Black Elves or female main character role. Like, no, I didn't like Rings of Power. I'm sorry, Rings of Power, because it just wasn't well written, in my opinion. Now, could I write something better? Probably not. But as far as like my standards of good storytelling, it wasn't for me. Sauron is hot. That was it. Sauron was hot. That is true. But yeah, you're right. The story was bad. Like, regardless of any other criticism anyone has about Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, like, the story just wasn't great. Okay. Nobody really gave a shit about that history for the most part. Like, I was content with the little bit of history that they gave in the movies. I was happy with that. And the movies were fantastic. Hobbit was fantastic. Power Rings, not so much. Okay. But again, nothing to do with Black people, women, gay, nothing of that. It just was a bad story. And that's fine. Like, if your biggest criticism was Black Elves, bro, come on. Really? Don't get me wrong. As a Black woman, I also looked at that and was like, you know what? Going back to Lord of the Rings, I didn't see a goddamn Black person at all, not even in the background. I didn't see no person of color, really. But it wasn't really like that was an issue for me. It was just funny because I was just like, okay, maybe the Black Elves were in a different land when Lord of the Rings started. Maybe they migrated somewhere else, or maybe, genocide happened. Who knows? But hey, back in the early ages of Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth, there was Black Elves. Cool. So for me, it was less about those types of criticisms. That type of criticism always makes me start side-eyeing people because, like, there's so much you can say about Lord of the Rings, about why it was bad. But, like, if the first thing that comes out of your mouth is being angry at gay or racist, like, bro, can we fucking that should be on the last thing y'all should be criticizing this shit for. And that's why I get mad, because I'm like, y'all just really don't think that is a problem? Y'all don't see that as an issue? No, we don't see that as an issue anymore. Yeah, I gotta check my Venmo before Terrence yells at me again. I'm sorry, Terrence. When I go on my rants, and I had a glass of wine. Okay, it's a Stella Rosa Black. It's a black cherry wine. It's absolutely delicious, and it's my day off, so I'm allowed to have a drink. Okay. But yes, Terrence Martins, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The drama. I love you, Terrence. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I love how I've had this whole thing on the screen. I haven't addressed any of these comments, but I'll just keep it up there for the hell of it. You have to tell the truth with lies. Good stories are real enough that you care about them. I'm sorry, let me read. The characters, no matter what they are. That's what I mean. This is what I'm saying. Thank you. But you tell people that and they get so mad. Like, it's like, what is the big deal? What is the actual big deal? A story can just be bad to be bad. Hey, a story can be good. I hate when they always talk about this whole, oh my God, like, how do I say this without getting more hate on this whole thing, right? So, there have been some good race swapping that's happened, okay? I keep saying Samuel L. Jackson because he's the best example of people who are like, wait a minute, Nick Fury is not black, but it's Samuel L. Jackson. He's a fucking fantastic actor. So, like, let's see what he does with Nick Fury as a character. Holy shit, I like this Nick Fury. This Nick Fury, to me, is better than the one we had that was white all the time. Good job, Marvel, right? But then, like, sometimes it's a miss, right? I'm gonna have a hot take here. I'm gonna have a hot take. I'm gonna have a very hot take. Please don't come for me. I have a hot take. Okay. The Resident Evil TV show on Netflix was objectively bad, but I enjoyed it because I took it as like this has to be a parody, but I watch it. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, by the way. Massive Resident Evil fan. Okay. Now I watch the Resident Evil TV show because I watch everything Resident Evil related, even the bad shit. Right. And I went into it trying to be a little okay. But before that, there was a teaser that Lance Reddick, may he rest in peace, Lance Reddick was casted as Albert Wesker. Okay. Who has always historically, since the beginning of time, since before Jesus took his first step on the desert, okay? Albert Wesker has always been a white man with blonde hair, and I want to say he had blue eyes, but we never actually seen his eyes before he was mutated, so they turned red, but he was always a white man with blonde hair, okay? And in the Resident Evil TV show, he was played by a black man. Now, if you know Lance Reddick, from John Wick especially, he has a very good career. He started off in The Wire. Very great actor, right? But as Albert Wesker, even me as a fan of both Lance and Resident Evil was like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Okay. I will say this. Lance's adaptation of Albert Wesker was well done. And the only good thing I have to say about that TV show was the way they explained Albert Wesker in this TV show. And Lance, once you find out, right, it all makes sense and is the best performance and best story writing that I have seen as far as a live action Resident Evil that's supposed to be somewhat linked to the canon material. Okay? So when I found that out, when I watched it, I was like, God, Lance, I really wanted to hate you being Albert Wesker because you look nothing like him. Even in the scene where they made him look like Albert Wesker, I laughed my ass off. It was hilarious because he looked way more like Blade than he did Albert Wesker, but I loved it. And his performance was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And yes, rest in peace. But there are things like that where even as a fan of something, I can go into something knowing it's going to be bad. Fine, it was awful, but it's not going to take away from me going forward to continue watch Resident Evil films because there's another one coming out, right? So I get it, but at the same time, I really wish people would try a little harder and stop just assuming everything is dog shit and dog water because you heard a YouTuber say so. I've seen so many people like say, I'm not going to see this because this guy said I can't, it's trash. Well, that guy's still going to see it. He's going to see it so you don't have to, but he's still going to give them money. He's still going to give them money. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Isn't the purpose of not supporting Hollywood's garbage is to not, support Hollywood's garbage? The HBO Harry Potter series is claiming to be faithful to the books. Yeah, we all kind of figured that, Brent, because it's a TV show, so you can 100% add more to it because they had to condense a lot of things from the books to make it like a 2-hour movie, right? I mean, the last movie had to be split in 2 parts, which thank you, Harry Potter, for you and Lord of the Rings starting the wave of the last final movie of a property is going to be divided by 2 parts. So we have to wait years to finish the goddamn story. That's another rant for another day. But yes, they're going to 100% do the whole thing and be more faithful to the book, which again, I'm fine with. But again, there's some, like, I'm just hoping that the actor is good, as Snape, because if he sucks as Snape, I mean, he doesn't look like Snape aesthetically. He does not look like Snape. Fine, whatever, I'll take it. I'm gonna say, if you can't get him to act like Snape, or I'm sorry, if you can't get him to look like Snape, he better act like Snape. He better be just as good. Not even just as good, because I don't think anyone could outdo Alan Rickman's performance as Snape. I feel like he should just be decent, right? If he sells me that he is Snape personality-wise, I'll forgive the blackness. I'll forgive it, okay? Because maybe he did better in the audition than anyone else. Maybe that's why. We don't know. I'm not sitting there in the casting with the people to find out, because that's another thing these anti-woke people say. Well, this person is DEI hire. Do you know that? Do you know the person who picked this person to be in the role that hired them? Do you know that they were like, oh, we need a black person? Check. No, we don't know that. Now, is it possible that's a possibility that happens? 100%, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes an actor is casted because of who they are, right? Perfect example. Scarlett Johansson playing a character. I keep forgetting the name. It's like Motoko from Ghost in the Shell. But Scarlett Johansson in Ghost in the Shell. People were angry because Scarlett Johansson is not an Asian woman, right? And she is playing a very well-documented Asian character, right? Cool. We're all on the same page. The reason why, though, they casted Scarlett Johansson wasn't because she was white, wasn't because of anything, the fact that it's Scarlett fucking Johansson. And they needed people to go see a fucking movie that was based on an anime that general audience would probably have no intention of wanting to go see had Scarlett Johansson not been in the goddamn movie and star in the goddamn movie. So sometimes these things happen, these race swapping shits happen because they need something to get people to come into the theaters. That's what they do, right? Is it dishonest? Sure. But at least that is a better reason than, well, they just need to check a box. Sometimes they might need to just check a box. But trust me, black people also are looking at y'all crazy because, like, we don't sign off on that shit. So, like, Black Superman, who the fuck wanted Black Superman? Who in the black community, raise your fucking hand right now if you wanted to see Black Superman. Black Clark Kent, okay? No, I guarantee you a majority of the black people would say, no, we didn't want Superman to be black to represent us. Superman was fine being a white boy. By the way, he was an alien regardless of his skin color. So we don't give a fuck. We still resonate. We still resonate. We still fuck with Superman. He can stay white. He can stay white with glasses. We didn't want him to be black. Who said we wanted him to be black? Okay? We did not want that. So don't blame us when they start race swapping, okay? Because, like, we don't want that. We didn't ask for it. But sometimes it's more about the actor and less about the actor's skin color. Maybe this actor is going to really kill it as Snape. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'll tell you what. I guarantee you there's a lot of pressure on that man right now. I would not want to be him and say yes to that role. I'm just saying, like, I would never want to say yes in that role because I already see it coming. Oh, you're going to be casted as this white superhero character. Oh, the audience is going to eat it up. No, thank you. Can you just make up a character that happens to be black in this movie that I can play? Because I don't want to be the lead. You sure you don't want to be the lead? No, I don't want to be Black Supergirl. Like, no, the white one's already getting heat as it is. The white girl already getting hate comments, and she white. She's the same skin color and got the same hair, and she's getting hate. You think I want to be fucking Black Supergirl? Absolutely not. If y'all giving the white girl a hard time, ain't no way. I feel bad for her because she's a really good actress. I loved her in House of Dragons. I think she's very pretty. I think that, yeah, it's just like anyone in certain franchises I feel bad for when they cast them, because I already know the fans are just gonna fucking go nuts. Like, I was losing my mind with the One Piece shit. Oh, that's another thing I have to rant and rave about at some point. Oh, everything's political, man. Everything has to be political. People just can't enjoy shit anymore. You know, I see race swapping characters tend to alienate people, push them away, but that also depends heavily on the story being told. I mean, I've said that too, Discount. Like, that's the thing. If it makes sense, if a character is swapped because whatever reason the actor did better in the audition or whatever, cool. Some characters, I think people really overkill it with the whole race swapping thing, because, you know, there have been, again, documented in history that white people were always casted in all the roles, no matter what the ethnicity is. It was always a white person. And why? Because that white person was a star at the time. You know, like what was the white lady's name that played Cleopatra? I forget, but everyone was talking about her playing Cleopatra. She's clearly not an Egyptian woman, right? But the reason why they cast her is because she was beautiful, she was a rising star, and people loved seeing her in movies. So they casted her to play Cleopatra because they thought that would get people to see, and it did. It definitely did. So it's one of those things where I can understand why race swapping happens sometimes, because it's way more about, thank you, Elizabeth Taylor, I couldn't even think of her name. Phrase forgetting about all the Jews. Cleopatra's Greek. My point is, they do it for a reason, right? And sometimes it's understandable, sometimes it's just like weird, but I always want to look at it, is this person going to perform well, right? Because if the person performs well, I can look past whatever issues I have, but the anti-woke crowd can't. And it's mostly because before the YouTubers came out to talk about this and be angry and yell in the microphones like I do, like, most general audiences weren't as pressed, right? Before the internet became a real thing to open up these kinds of discussions, the internet wasn't that like, people weren't that pressed until the internet became a thing. Now that the internet's a thing, now that you have YouTubers yelling these things and being angry, and y'all see how that elevates them, right? This puts them on a pedestal. Now they have the numbers. Now they're making all this money, you know, with talking about these things. So you see all these viewers idolizing that, like, oh, that's cool, this is somebody who, look at all the people who agree, look, I'm part of this community now, look at all the people who agree with me. That's the echo chamber, guys. That's the echo chamber you guys claim that I have here on my channel. Y'all live in the echo chamber because y'all found a community that does nothing but agree with each other. Like I said, you guys can't go to these big content creators' channels and talk the same shit you can talk to somebody who's smaller. I don't give a fuck. This is not my bread and butter. This is not my bread and butter. I actually just found out today while I was putting up the live stream. YouTube said you cannot get ads on your thing until you fill out your form. And I'm like, I don't even give a fuck about the ads at this point. It's a hobby. You know, back in the day when I first started this channel, oh, I definitely did try. I definitely did try to make better content. I tried. I took time. I've spent hours on video editing. I would spend every day online for about a year straight. That was my life, was YouTube. And as time went on, like, I had some good hits, you know, but YouTube is not something I want to grift off of. You know, I could have easily grifted off of so many things that put my name out there, you know, that got me a lot of attention, and I never milked it. And that's why I'm kind of stagnant at where I'm at. And I'm fine with it because at least I can engage with the people who are part of my small community. I like being here, having these discussions. I like being able to read my chat. I like that people actually feel comfortable and safe chatting to disagree with me or call me out on my shit. That's the type of community I want. I don't like echo chambers. I think echo chambers are fucking lame. They're boring. Why do you want a group of people sitting there smelling each other's farts in a room all day? Like, why would you want that? That stuff stinks. Literally, you're sitting in a room and just farting and everyone's smelling your ass all day so you guys can sit there and talk about the shit you agree on. I don't like agreeing with people all the time. I like disagreeing with people because it's healthy, and sometimes you learn something from one another. That is the best type of content I like to consume. I want to consume content where the community feels comfortable saying, I don't agree with you. I like a community where I can learn from my audience and maybe they can learn something from me. That's the kind of community I always love being part of. Until, you know, people hate me for some reason because, you know, I call them out on their shit. But I love it. It's fun. I have fun doing this. It's about fun, not money, not fucking numbers. It's fucking fun. You know? I think that's what's missing on YouTube and these communities and these fucking grifting YouTubers is like, it's not fun for them. It's a business. You know, you think these YouTubers actually value you? Do you really think these YouTubers actually value you? The answer is no. The answer is no. There is no value you have other than dollar signs. The more money you give, then they'll notice you. Then they'll remember your name. Oh, wait, that's Discount. Discount supported over thousands of dollars to the channel. Hey, Discount, how you doing? Did you get your tax return back yet, Discount? That's what a lot of these bigger YouTubers literally are like behind the scenes. How do I know? I know a few of big YouTubers. I've known them. And especially the anti-woke YouTubers. You know who I used to be cool with? And why I'm not cool with him anymore? Good old John Della Rose. Y'all ever heard of John Della Rose? John Della Rose. Let me tell you a story about John Della Rose, because he's a big anti-woke Christian YouTuber that I used to be cool with before I just couldn't deal with the fakeness, the grifting, the hypocrisy behind that guy. You know, he's over there bumping elbows with, you know, the likes of Yellow Flash, probably trying to get in good with Critical Drinker. Yeah, those people, right? So John Della Rose is a comic book writer who right now his main content is the same as Critical Drinkers and stuff, just shitting on everything entertainment. Like, well, I would say John Della Rose is worse than Critical Drinker, because he at least Critical Drinker has some good criticism sometime. And yes, I have watched a few Critical Drinkers videos since yesterday. At least Critical Drinker has some videos where he is somewhat fair. I feel like he's kind of evolved a little bit. He's not as as he was when he first started, which blew him up. But for the most part, John Della Rose is definitely a lot worse than Critical Drinker. I think he's actually a lot worse than a lot of the anti-woke content creators, because he legitimately criticizes shit that I know for a fact he does not consume, right? When he was going off, I was so mad at this. When he was going off about One Piece, I lost it because I know for a fact John Della Rose does not watch anime, especially One Piece. Like, he might watch anime in passing, maybe he's seen a few, but there's no way in hell John Della Rose ever sat through over 1,000 episodes of One Piece. He doesn't have time. He's got children. He said so himself. Even with video games, he comments on video games. I say, John, when was the last time you played a video game? He barely plays video games. He doesn't have time. So why, if you don't play video games and you don't watch anime, are you the one that has to criticize it based on a little clip you saw floating around because another YouTuber was talking about it, or you saw something about it and it just blew your channel up, right? Because you don't do these. This is what I'm saying. It's all fake. A lot of it's fake. And I'm just waiting, because this always happens. Usually big people like Critical Drinker and all these guys, eventually, and I'm not saying Critical Drinker this will happen to, but it is a common trait where a lot of these people tend to get exposed for some crazy shit, and I can't wait for that shoe to fall. I'm hoping Critical Drinker isn't actually a bad person. I would like to not. I have more creeps that are content creators that have platforms that have access to manipulate and do all this crazy shit to people, like a lot of content creators who grow like that tend to do. But it's not going to be a surprise to me if it does. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a surprise. If Critical Drinker gets exposed for some crazy DMs or whatever, like, I'm not going to be surprised and be like, yep, I call in it here, guys. It might happen. Might happen. You know? I spent a lot of time with anti-woke YouTubers I know in my personal life. They do value me. They've helped me out when I've needed help in my personal life. And they didn't turn their backs on me. Well, that's good. That's good. Did you give them a lot of money, though? I'm curious. You don't have to answer. I'm curious, though. I pay YouTube for no ads, so I get mad when somebody advertises their videos I already paid to not be scammed. That's crazy. Yeah, I just turn off I honestly, the funny thing is, like, I just turn off monetization because at the end of the day, because of my channel size and my views, like, ads in the partner program doesn't really benefit me, right? You'd have to be at least at maybe 100,000 views to make a really decent profit just from the partner program alone, including the ads. So if you're not making those numbers, to me personally, I just turn them off. Like, if y'all want to donate, that there's an option, no obligation. The content's free. You watch for free. You don't have to pay anything, right? YouTube is free. So there's no obligation. I never, aside from this, because I do have a boba tea addiction. Yeah. Aside from that, I don't push for anyone to give me any money. I think that you should only give money if you want to, as like a tip or something. But aside from that, no. No, I did not give any money to Critical Drinker. Well, that's good then. That's good. That's good that he's not an asshole like that. I'm glad that there's some people. But I'm saying, the thing that's funny about it is Critical Drinker, if you ever hear this, stay away from John Delarose. He'll bite you in the ass like he's done everybody else. Sorry, John, it's just a factual truth. You know what you did. You know what you did. Yeah, of course. I encourage everybody to use my platform to support themselves. Like, as small creators, we got to support each other because, you got the big anti-woke YouTubers completely sweeping us out of existence. So, yeah, if you got a channel, talk about your channel. Mods, if you want to go to the channel and post a link, feel free to do so. That's fine with me. I'm glad. Well, here's the thing. No, I do not give my money to Critical Drinker or any other YouTuber. Well, that's good. That's good. I tell people all the time, it's your money, do what you want, but don't just easily give your money away, because unfortunately I have been doing this long enough where I've seen so many people, give hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars to content creators only to find out that content creator is just like grooming children or being a sex pest with women or doing things that they don't stand for behind the scenes. And that money you don't get back, So I always tell people, make sure you get to know the content creator and really wait and see. Like, don't give too much money. Don't give anyone any money you're not willing to lose. Basically, it's like gambling, right? When you go to the casinos, do not bring money that you're not willing to lose when you play the casinos. That's like YouTubers. You don't do that. I always encourage people to, be very mindful of their time and money, because as a content creator myself, I might not be big, but I understand that like your time is valuable, right? Your time is more valuable than my time. Okay. Because I'm the one who financially, right, because I'm monetized, will financially benefit from your time, where your time is time that you're spending for free and sometimes you're paying for it, right? So you guys as the audience, your time is more valuable than mine. You guys come here and consume the content. So you guys have more value than I do. You guys are the only reasons why I have a platform. You guys are the only reasons why I get watched, right? So you guys are way more important than I am as a creator, And that's how I always see it. When I started this channel and I started switching to drama, because guys, fun fact for you guys who are new here, I used to be a TV and gaming channel. Like, I used to review TV shows and movies and do gaming, right? That was where I started on this channel. I've gone through and, try to find my shtick and my niche, but this is, where I landed, this drama and commentary. But when I started, I did the same thing that everybody else in the movie commentary did, is, reviews and stuff. But then I started seeing, like, when I started really growing and started bumping elbows with some bigger name YouTubers, I started seeing like the tactics, the things they were saying, and I started saying like, oh, I don't know, maybe this is not for me. Maybe this is not for me. I don't like that behind the scenes a lot of these YouTubers talk shit about their viewers. I'm like, why are you talking shit about your viewers? This person's annoying. Like, they could be annoying, but like, you're calling them, like, making fun of them because saying they're autistic and stuff. That shit's weird to me. And I've heard that many times in many different, communities I've been part of, and actors I even associated with, just like, it hurts me when I hear people talk bad about fans, because like the fans are the reason why people in the quote entertainment sphere, like YouTubers and stuff, like the fans are the only reasons why we're here. The community is the only reason why we're here. The viewers are the only reason why we're here. And I feel like a lot of these YouTubers tend to forget that, especially the bigger they grow. It's like they forget that, yes, you can have boundaries with your viewers, but always respect them, always acknowledge them, always make them feel like they are seen and heard, And there's a lack of that in a lot of these big YouTube communities I've seen for a long time. And it's just sad, because like, you guys are the reasons why we're here, bro. Like, put some respect on their name, please. Because like, why are we here then? Yeah, laugh in their face so that you know they're real. Oh man. They have low empathy, poor frontal lobe functions. They can't help that they are mean and evil. Anyone who does it for attention, I'm trying to be entertaining. Yeah, I mean, when haters give me attention, I thrive on it. Like these people don't understand. I literally thrive on it. Like I've survived bigger mobs in my day, so like these guys are really nothing but just content at this point. And they say that they can point and laugh at me. Well, I guess we can point and laugh at you too, because you're dealing with somebody who genuinely is not bothered by your bullshit you're saying to me right now, because you're mad because I'm getting tired of the anti-woke people who, I'm sorry, but you guys are no different than SJWs. You can say that well, we don't like SJWs. Well, just putting anti in front of SJW doesn't mean you're not any different, because y'all do the same things that SJWs do, right? You guys seek out people who have different opinions and views about you, and you just go on the attack and label them things. Like, I've been called a leftist so many times. I'm like, I've been called a leftist, a libtard. I have never been called a right wing. I guess I don't have as many right wing talking points. I guess I have more liberal and left wing opinions. I guess, but I don't lean into the political terminologies. Like, I can understand right wing points. I can agree with some right wing points, but I can also agree with the other side. But sometimes, for me, I've seen that the right side, in my opinion, in my experience, just personal experience, the right side of the political stance has been more aggressive and less willing to engage in conversation, in my experience. So obviously not a big fan of them for that reason, but that doesn't mean I can't understand that some of their points are valid and should be listened to. But yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. But then you have, like I said, I guess you could say all these people in my comment section are right-winged because they're saying I'm a left wing and making fun of me for that. So I guess they're right-winged. This is why politics is dumb. This is why culture war is dumb. We're so much more divided than anyone should be. We should be coming together, but I digress. It's just weird. It's just weird. AJ loves dogs. Well, what's wrong with dogs? I have a dog, Monkey Jeebus. I have a dog. My dog's right here. She's underneath the blankets where she always is. The trolls want to start fights. It's pointless. But see, that's the beauty. I love trolls. Like I said, trolls are my biggest supporters, and they just are too stupid to understand that. So while they think that they're pointing and laughing at me, I have always said this because it's a true statement. Like, when you go to a monetized YouTube channel to talk shit, you could point and laugh, but like, you're doing it for free where I can be making money, right? If I monetize that stream, I'm making money for every view these dumbasses are giving me. So even if it's a penny, that is one more penny I made for free, by the way, by just leaving a stream up that I talked to in a microphone for an hour. Like, I'm still making money while these people are talking shit for free. Like, I've already told everybody, I will never again argue very hard with anybody online for free. I'm going to monetize it. I'm going to make some money off of it. I'm going to do a live stream and make a few bucks because y'all people are that dumb. You really are. So you can say I'm dumb all you want. I know how to capitalize on y'all's bullshit. So thank you for inspiring a stream, because I probably was going to stream, but I wasn't sure if I was going to stream. But thank y'all for being the push that inspired me to do a stream and do what I do best, which is talk shit about all you weirdos. And then you guys get more mad and keep talking shit. Because, like, what else are you going to do? Point and laugh. Okay, and then I can just, get off my computer and go have fun playing a video game, or go outside and touch grass, or go out to dinner and get some food, or anything else other than sit here all day and argue with you people in the comment section forever. I'm just saying. It's just saying. Just saying. Oh, I had a comment I forgot to go back to. Hold on. hold on. This one. Sorry, Crazy Cat. I'm sorry. Are you going to talk about Jonathan Majors falling out of the window on the Daily Wire set? No. No, I'm not. Because I didn't know about it. And also, like, is he okay? I guess. What's there to talk about? I don't want to talk about Jonathan Majors. That whole situation was crazy. I don't even want to talk about Jonathan Majors anymore. It's the last stream I did, Beefy. I'm never mad. Than everyone always thinks I'm always mad. It's funny. Oh, I mean, the thing is, like, I tell people when I'm mad. Like, in that stream, I would say, this is what pisses me off. Like, that is me saying that's the moment I'm mad at. But people think just because I'm loud and I yell and I get passionate, is that I'm mad. Like, Wilbur Wooster over here, in the comments, he knows when I'm mad because I do the black girl hand clap. Like, when I talk with my hands, I'm mad. Like, if I'm yelling the mic and you hear that, I'm mad. That's when you know I'm actually mad, is because you'll hear the when I'm talking, like, Monkey Jeebus, shut your mouth, okay? Like, I talk with my hands when I'm angry. That's when I'm actually mad. Like, hi, I'm a black girl from Boston. We got attitude, okay? So when I'm mad, you guys will hear it, but they always just assume that because I'm loud, it's like, oh, you're crying, you're yelling. I'm like, bro, where was I crying? Guys, I'm so tired of the anti-woke people. They're ruining entertainment for everybody. They're ruining it for you guys. Everything's gotta be woke. It's not woke. I promise you, it's not woke. I'm telling you guys, please stop. Please, critical drinkers, stop saying these things. Stop saying these things about these movies. Harry Potter is going to be a great TV show. You leave Black Snape alone. Leave him alone. He's just black. It's not his fault. He was born with more melanin. Okay, I know Snape's supposed to be white, but why can't he look like me? Guys, the anti-woke people are mad at me. I called out their favorite YouTuber, and now they're ratioing my content. Help me, please. Oh man, that's what they really think that I sound like, I swear. Every time I do a stream and they're like, you're crying. I'm like, is that what you want? Is that what you want, guys? That performance right there. By the way, give me a fucking Oscar already. Jesus, why haven't I been casted for something? Most people who are anti-woke just vote with their wallets like they did with live action Little Mermaid and Snow White. Listen, again, my issue with the Little Mermaid was little to do with the fact that she was black. Okay, her eyes were a little far, she got a little space between her eyes, which was a little weird. She has a beautiful singing voice. Y'all couldn't take that away from her. Okay, she has a beautiful singing voice. Okay, wasn't the fact that she was black. It was just the fact that, again, that movie was just ass. It was just ass. So Rachel Zegler, her comments, I didn't give a shit about the shit she said or whatever. That movie was just bad. Like, it was just bad. Well, they added. See, here's the thing, though, Brent. Little education. Okay. Fun fact for those you don't know. You do know that The Little Mermaid and Snow White are not original Disney stories, though, right? In the original written book of The Little Mermaid, she dies at the end of the book. She turns into sea foam. She doesn't get the prince. She doesn't have a happily ever after. She doesn't get a sequel. She doesn't get a TV show. The bitch turns into sea foam and she's dead in the original. Okay? In Snow White, this is what I'm saying. Like, Disney did not create Little Mermaid or Snow White. But when they do a live action adaptation, and the funny thing is Disney's doing it, right? So even though they did change it, they added some stuff cool, but Disney didn't create Little Mermaid or Snow White, in fairness. Yeah, but they made it, right, Brent? Like they made it. Like it'd be one thing if another person, like say Brent, you wanted to make a live action adaptation of The Little Mermaid and it hasn't been done before, like, and you did that story, oh, it would be so much worse, in my opinion, than Disney doing it, and they're the ones who made it. So I can't be mad that they wanted to change things because you have to also understand The Little Mermaid, Snow White, Mulan, all of these animated movies were made in a different era. So, they wanted to make it a little bit more modern. So, modern people come. I will say personally, I do think that they should have just did a true adaptation. I would have been fine with it. I get it, but at the same time, it was just bad. It was just bad. I'm sorry, like it was just bad. But I don't care what y'all say. The Aladdin live action adaptation was pretty fire. Okay, Will Smith did pretty well considering he has a big ass shoes to fill, and I liked his takes on the songs. Even though, yes, Robin Williams was obviously the GOAT and will always be remembered as the best, I thought Will Smith did a pretty good job. I was actually impressed. And I think if Robin Williams was here today, he would probably approve because Robin Williams was a very good person and a real person. And losing Robin Williams was a really big loss of somebody in Hollywood. And I also, here comes my conspiracy brain. I feel like the reason why Robin Williams isn't here today is because the industry he probably saw some things. Just say it. Just my little conspiracy brain. I feel like anyone in Hollywood who has fame and money, yes, mental health is a real thing, but I feel like Hollywood probably could have contributed to some of that. I'm just saying because we all know Hollywood was kind of crazy. Like, yo, he was so mad. Robin Williams, if you guys didn't know this, Robin Williams actually didn't come back to do Aladdin 2 because he had a beef with Disney because he told Disney that he would do the voice of the genie if they just didn't sell a bunch of merchandise, like if they weren't going to like basically use this as a cash grab. And that's exactly what Disney did. And then Robin Williams said, I'm not coming back. So he got the dude who voices Homer Simpson to do the voice of the genie in the second movie. I think they got Robin Williams to come back for the third, but I know that Robin Williams was a real one. He was not really about the money hungry stuff. He just wanted to make people laugh. He wanted to, tell good stories. And he was a true artist. And we did lose an amazing man. So yeah, that's pretty sad. I would cry over that. 100% would cry over that. Third and final ticket, go see the drama. Oh my God. Why do you want me to see the drama so bad? I guess I gotta go see the drama. But can I also get boba tea? Yes, thank you, Terrence. Robin did return for the King of Thieves. Yeah, he did return, but he was not happy with Disney for a little bit. Robin Williams was a true OG, and his stand-up was hilarious. Yeah, Robin Williams is definitely missed. I would love to. What's sad is like Robin Williams was so loved. If he was alive today, do you think that he would be would he be woke or anti-woke? I feel like if Robin Williams was alive, he would have a lot of hate. I think that it's sad that he's gone, but I'm glad he's not here to see what has happened as far as entertainment's concerned. I don't think he would approve of people being mad about the things that they're mad at, Just saying. Super Mario Galaxy was a good movie. Oh, I'm sure it was. I mean, it's Mario. The kids love it. Oh yeah, Jim Henson. Yeah, that like a lot of the old school creators in the industry passing away. It definitely sucks, man, because they had so much influence and inspiration in culture. They are icons and legends in their respects. It's sad when we lose a lot of great people in the industry like that because they had so much more to give. But I also fear for like what that would look like in today's climate with how we're dealing with like the culture wars. Because like I said, you see people on my last stream, they're just so fucking angry. So fucking angry. And it's like, why are you this mad? It's not that deep, bro. It's never that deep. Like, I don't know why y'all are so pressed. It's never that deep, but here we are, I guess. And that's why I wanted to do the stream, because I actually gained a few new subscribers because of this, and that's why I laughed. Because like My channel was fine just being dead. My channel was just fine being dead. But y'all wanted to give, like, look, it's at I'm looking at it now, it's at 593 views. Again, it's getting ratioed to hell, and I know this because the likes have not gone up, but I guarantee you the dislikes have. It's got 87 comments. I'm just gonna read off my phone instead of read off my screen because these comments are actually funny. I've been streaming for like an hour and 30 and I need to get some food soon. So somebody just recently posted 47 minutes ago, yikes. Let's see. The entertainment industry was never for them. They've been going after them since they started coming up. To say now they're done with them is a bit ridiculous. I never seen. How is the industry going after the YouTubers? Okay. This is a comment in favor. Let's read the negative ones. Hey zombie, how are you doing? Kind of funny how you failed on so many levels. Let me know when you had at least 1/10 of his subscribers. Again, this is where you know where people's real focus is. The sub count. Because I'm not a big content creator, I'm not allowed to have an opinion that's different from theirs. And if I do, it just means I'm a hater, I'm clout chasing. That's what they're brainwashed to believe. The entertainment industry is drowning in failure and losing money hand over fist. Them being done with anything doesn't really matter. Okay. This person just ha 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 ha. Again, real mature there, buddy. Real mature there, buddy. Oh no, the failing industry that normal people don't support because they make shitty, shallow garbage entertainment that we constantly make fun of for being so god awful is going to blacklist us. Oh wait, they don't care, and neither do normal people. How's it feel all alone in your woke crybaby island? We're not catering to you morons anymore. I laughed at that one because I'm like, bro, you really took that time and edited it too, by the way. Oh please, the drinker is speaking logic. That one was cute. Leftism is a mental disorder. It's a disease. You are severely ill. Yo, they're going in. What a strange take. They never were on his side anyway. Who cares what they think? That's fair. I liked it because it was fair. I didn't even comment it. It was a fair take. And customers are done with the entertainment industry. It's really not not that hard to understand why, bro. It's really not that hard for me to read either, but here we are. This must be one of those everyone I don't like is a fascist channel. When did I ever call these fuckers fascist, though? When have I ever used the term fascist? Now we're projecting shit. Fuck off. Wilho. Fuck off. I don't even know you, but fuck you. No one's ever called these people a fucking fascist. At worst, I've called them a bigots, but not fascist, you fuck. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, these people. Sorry, I'm in the wrong place. Continue with your delusions. By the way, people like you got Trump elected. Now, in fairness, I'm gonna take a L on this one. I assumed he thought I voted for Trump, so I clapped back. And I sounded dumb, so I'll take that L. So y'all got me on that one. He wasn't saying that I voted for Trump. He was basically saying people like me are why people voted for Trump. I guess for what? So that Trump can like get rid of us or something. So Trump can genocide. What? Okay, cool. I mean, great, fantastic. Thank you. Oh, I know, 100%. Like it's just overall just fucking people getting mad because I don't even know how this found them. That's the crazy part. Your wonderful Star Trek nonsense averaged 40,000 viewers in an episode, so please stay woke. I don't know, guys. My wonderful Star Trek nonsense. I'm confused. Is this a Star Trek channel? Can somebody explain that one? Because I'm too stupid to get that one. So somebody explain it. Let's see what else. Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of people. Oh my God. I think I got more comments as I'm reading this. This is fantastic. Hold on, let's go. There's more. Oh, this guy, this one person is mad because I responded with that. I thrive on this attention. Let's see. More over 30, 181 watched video of your videos, and you have 26 likes. I thought it is better. Jesus Christ, what kind of issues you have? That's the right question. I have a lot of issues. I have a lot of issues. And I don't know why. I love it when people say I'm crazy and shit. I'm like, yes, I am. And you're supporting a crazy person. Congratulations. Congratulations. I am 100% batshit Looney Tunes, but that doesn't mean that I'm still not entitled to have an opinion. And some of my opinions aren't necessarily wrong. They just don't align with what you guys are saying. So, like, in fairness, like, you can go fuck yourself. Brent fam, thank you for the $5. Ray, stop criticizing anti-woke YouTubers. I want what's best for you. Thank you, Brent. This is what's best for me, Brent. My channel is dying, and the anti-woke people are going to bring it back to life because they're so angry and don't understand how YouTube works. And I'm going to piss them off more now because I'm going to tell my opinions that are going to just make them mad. So this guy responded to me saying, quoting me, "I do thrive on this kind of attention." And he says, "By the way, that's egocentric at best, or worse, narcissistic trait. Nothing to be proud of. Fact you don't see it just proves my point. I would really try therapy for that." Bro, the thing is a narcissistic trait, bro. Oh my God, these online fucking people with online PhDs. Sir, a narcissistic person, they don't thrive on negative attention. A narcissistic person, you fucking retard. I'm sorry I had to say it because that actually did piss me off. See, this is where I announce I'm mad. Yes, you got me triggered because you have no fucking idea what a fucking narcissistic person is if that was your fucking comment, you stupid fuck. A actual narcissistic person doesn't thrive on negative attention. They usually thrive on positive attention, and they will do everything they can to convince you that they are good enough and a good person for you to actually fucking like. People who are narcissistic don't want people to hate them. They want people to fucking like them. That is a big difference between me thriving on negative attention versus a person that is a narcissist that will do whatever they need to do to get the good attention that they look for, because a narcissistic person doesn't want to be looked at as a bad person, because most people, they're not manipulated if they're bad people, right? You like, if you don't like them, you can't be fucking manipulated. That is literally what narcissistic people do, you stupid fuck. Narcissistic people manipulate people by taking their good nature and fucking using them and exploiting them until they're done with them. So what you just said is so fucking mentally unfucking hinged because you're so mad because I'm not allowing you to hurt my fifis. Although I did allow you to trigger me just now because, like, I have literally survived and dealt with actual narcissistic fucking people. Okay? I've exposed actual narcissistic people as content creators. So go fuck yourself if you're ever going to put me in that same category as a fucking narcissist. Because if you ever truly dealt with a fucking narcissist, you will know that they fucking suck you dry of everything you fucking are. So go fuck yourself. Just saying. Oh, I survived narcissists. 100%. I have survived narcissists. I am far from one. Far from one. Because narcissistic people don't have empathy for the bad things they do. Being mad at me because I'm thriving on your negativity instead of allowing it to bring me down and make me feel like shit. I'm not the fucking narcissist in this scenario, Mr. AJ Damas Magnus. You're the fucking narcissist because you're trying so hard to convince me that my opinion is so fucking bad that I should feel bad about myself. You're trying to bring me down and then call me the fucking narcissist. If that isn't the most projected thing I fucking read on live stream right now, that is crazy. That is insane. You're actually a fucking garbage human being, and I actually don't want to interact with you. So your time on this channel is done, because fuck that. I can't stand people that literally use things like calling people narcissists as a fucking insult instead of actually what it's meant to be, is to basically label someone as something they actually fucking are. So go fuck yourself. You're done. That actually did trigger me because, like, I actually have dealt with narcissists, and they are fucking awful. They are actually awful people. They literally will ruin your fucking life. They're like a fucking storm that just goes through, tears everything up, and leaves you with nothing. Like, literally, narcissistic people are fucking garbage. And that is the biggest thing I will always get triggered about being called. That is my big trigger. Never call me a fucking narc. Never call me a fucking narc. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. That shit's insane. This is what they do, though. This is what they do. Okay, let's continue. I think I saw another comment too, by the way. Let's see. Was there another comment that I missed? Let's see. Looked at comments. I'm not the only one. I just found it odd. I don't hate you. Just see things a lot differently. I respect you, Zach. Zach Ludwig. Thank you. Thank you for being like a normal person to just simply say, I don't agree with you. I don't hate you. I just don't agree. See how beautiful and easy that is? See how calm that makes me? I love engaging with people like that. Because people like that, they're like, I can have a conversation with you. Tell me why I'm wrong. Maybe I'll learn. Maybe I'll change my opinion. That's the type of people. But when people go on the attack and start talking shit, why would I want to engage with you? You know? People don't understand that about me. Like, I can have an opinion. You can disagree and say I'm wrong. And then we can go back and forth and we don't have to get nasty. I want, like, if as long as it's civil and we're being respectful to each other's differences of opinion, we can have a whole ass conversation and be normal. But when people like that dickhead that I had to fucking block, because, like, bro, you don't want to have a conversation. You just want a fucking white knight for critical drinker and hopes he sees it. So, like, you can, like, hey, buddy, I sucked your dick in that comment section, bro. Like, dude, grown ass men sucking virtual cock of other grown ass men is always baffling to me. I'm a female and I don't suck that much virtual dick. I don't even suck that much actual dick. Sorry, I'm very vulgar for you new people. But anyways, thank you, Zombie Box. You didn't have to, but appreciate you. Screw the haters, just keep being you. Oh, I don't want to screw the haters. They couldn't handle this. Trust. Trust me, they couldn't handle it. Woo, man. I don't know why that set me off, but it did, man. I don't know. My hot buttons tonight. My hot buttons. Let's see. I don't see anyone correcting you, and I wasn't backing anyone up. I only see my reply. I don't know who said that, but either way, the comment section is still going live, like actually live. It's still going. Yeah, this video is definitely done. Like, it's got ratioed. I'm gonna leave it up because it's fucking hilarious. It's actually hilarious. Let me see where it's at for likes and dislikes right now. Hold on, let me stop sharing the screen. Oh no, my stream. I was doing a thing where my screen is all tiny. My screen is all tiny. Oh man, I think I fixed it. There we go. Let's go to my actual thing, because this is the funniest thing. Y'all are gonna laugh, because, like, these people have no idea how I'm loving this right now, because my channel really, like, at this point, my channel is kind of pretty much dead. So I don't really get a lot of views, which again, I'm fine with. I have a job now, so, like, I work, I'm good. I don't need to really be on the interwebs doing anything crazy. But right now, my likes and my dislikes, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. It's hilarious. Y'all are gonna see it. Oh man, like, yo, 60 dislikes. Oh my god, guys. they're so mad. They're so mad. They hate me right now. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look. Look at right here. Look at every other fucking stream has been fine, right? 90%, 100%, you know, whatever. Bro, this one, 31%, 60 dislikes. Let's go. That's a record for me. I'm so happy. And then, like I said, and for those of you who don't believe me when I say, I don't monetize any of my shit no more. This is the monetization. I don't monetize any of my shit anymore, because, like, it defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, no point in even monetizing shit anymore, because, like, I'm not really wanting to be big on YouTube. And I've learned in the last few years, like, the monetization of the partner program doesn't really, like, you know, doesn't really do much unless you're getting like 100,000, you know, views or so. So I'm honest. I don't got nothing to lie about. Oh my God. Beautiful. It's beautiful, ain't it? I was like, damn, I definitely kicked the beehive. I've never seen that. Look, 85 comments, 28 likes, 60 dislikes. Y'all, combat the haters, drop a like. Nah, leave it like that. I really want you guys to leave it like that. Matter of fact, why don't you guys add to it? I have never seen a streamer video with 0 likes on it. So let's be fun. Let's have some fun with it. If you liked last night's stream, go give it a dislike. Add to it. I want 0 likes on that stream, bro. Like, I want 0 likes on that stream so the anti-woke dickheads can feel like they got me. They need this, man. They need this win. They need to feel like they won. Please let them feel like they won. They need it. So go give it a dislike. I want those likes to drop. I want the likes to drop. So go dislike it. Look, I got 1 dislike on this live stream right now. I love it. Goofies. These motherfuckers are goofy. Absolutely goofy. Now, I'm address a comment. It's going to be a little side comment. So I'm going to go like it. No, dislike it. You guys are jerks. Why don't you ever agree with me? Why don't you guys ever agree with me? Why? All right. I see somebody asked me a question. I got to go back and get it. All right, right here. So, okay. Side note. This comment is for if you know, you know. Okay. Tiamat here asks, would you say Tony's recent behavior, like on the biggest problem in the universe, then Shane Davis's stream, not a crash or a NPD crash out reaction, is close to what's your honest view? If you're asking me if I think Frog Tony is a narcissist, from my experience and from my observations, no. If you're asking what I thought about Frog Tony's appearance on biggest problems in the universe, I'll happily give my take. But that is if you want me to give it, I will give it. But don't be mad at me when I give you an opinion you don't like. Okay? Just don't be mad at me. The anti-woke crowd did kind of win with the live action Tangled casting, outstanding casting, particularly. I didn't actually see the original casting, but listen, I'm gonna need Disney to just. Disney's just literally just like, hey, these live action adaptations of movies we've done already. I thought they were gonna stick to older films that got live action adaptations, not newer ones, but hey, that's whatever. Oh my god, this is a long one. Okay, while I'm waiting for Tiamat to answer the question, I just got a long ass comment 2 minutes ago from Jimmy. The Critical Drinker has an absolutely huge fan base of loyal viewers. The entertainment industry has never liked him because he makes fun of their awful products, which, again, yesterday I said that. Like, why would you, like, can we be functioning brain cells for a second? And why would you like somebody who has literally made money off of shitting on your product? Like, why is that a bad thing? Like, why should the industry want to embrace somebody who does nothing but talk shit about their product? So saying they're done is nothing at all. Critical Drinker doesn't want anything to do with the corporate shills and Hollyweird. Maybe if Hollywood starts making quality films again, he won't have to make fun or their lazy pandering material. You don't have to support anti-woke YouTube. You can just enjoy what you enjoy. By the way, those anti-woke YouTubers feel like all the woke garbage is killing the fun. Saying the anti-woke YouTubers don't actually care is hard cope on your part. 99% of them care. It is a weak argument. You have zero evidence. I could say the same about you. You're grifting and don't really care, but that would be intellectually dishonest of me, and I won't stoop to your level. Yo, they're writing paragraphs now. You know it's serious when they're writing paragraphs. So I'll dissect this comment, right? 99% of them care is a weak argument. How do you know? You have zero evidence that they do care. Just as much. See, this is a problem with these fucking people saying this shit to me. So if I have zero proof that they don't care, where's the proof that they genuinely do? Where the fuck is your proof? All right, you don't have it either. The reason why I say they don't generally care is because when somebody genuinely cares about a fucking movement or cause, their actions fucking speak it. If you are saying that these movies are garbage and you're still fucking going to see these movies instead of encouraging people to boycott it completely, you are part of the fucking problem. You are not helping the cause. You are hurting it, because you can't sit there and tell me that you're boycotting a business and then still go in there and give that business money. That is how I know that you do not care. There is my fucking evidence. Number one. All right. I could say the same about you. You're grifting and don't really care. How am I fucking grifting? I made one fucking video. Do you fucking morons even understand what grifting is? Grifting is exactly what all of these anti-fucking woke YouTubers do. They literally every single day look at their channels. How often did these fuckers go after Brie Larson? How many videos were made on Brie Larson? I made one video about critical drinker, and that's fucking grifting. So again, let's talk about your intellectually fucking conversation we're having, right? This intellectual person that you claim you fucking are over me, right? That is not grifting. I made one video, and y'all are fucking coping and seething about it. Who's coping and seething? You are. One video. And this video is more about reacting to you guys and less about critical drinker. One video is not grifting, you absolute troglodyte. What are we even doing right now? Like, why are you guys like this? Are you guys not self-fucking aware? At least I can be self-aware and call myself out when I'm realizing I'm being hypocritical. But you cannot say that I'm grifting when I made one goddamn stream about a YouTuber that I've never really talked about before last night. And that is me grifting. Again, I'm not even grifting off of critical drinking now. I'm grifting off of you at this point, because you guys are part of the content. Right. Thank you. I've always acknowledged when I'm being, well, not always. Sometimes I'm a little fucking, sometimes I will say this. I've acknowledged when I'm being hypocritical, especially when people call me out. But sometimes, and I will be like, nah, I'm not being a hypocrite. But for the most part, if you say you're being hypocritical, I'll be like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm being a hypocrite 100%. I can't make this shit up. These people are absolutely the biggest contradiction, but they're blowing my stream up. It's at 633 views. Like, when was the last time any of my videos got that many views? Hold on, let me look. Let me look, guys. Let me look. I should have titled this, I'm under attack. Play the victim really hard. That's what I should have done. I should have learned from the greats. I'm being attacked by the anti-woke mob. Damn, I didn't play victim hard enough online for these people. Let's see. Right now, my stream, is this still live? Okay, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It said there's something wrong with the StreamYard connection. So on my end, it doesn't even look like I'm live. But anyways, I have 633 views on my last stream as of right now, we're counting. And I haven't had 633 views since 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago was the last time I had a spike of 845. We were talking about that piece of shit, Jordan Cisco, which, by the way, no update on that friggin' dude who beat his wife on stream. That happened. So yeah, I'm just saying, these guys are blowing up my video and it's fucking beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, sorry, TMI. I gotta go back to you. Let me rephrase. Is Tony's recent action not a locale reaction or crash as a result of crash out? What's your opinion? Did Tony have a crash out on biggest problem in the universe? A little bit, but I crash out all the time, so crashing out is not like the biggest deal. You can point and laugh at the crash out. I crashed out a few times during the stream. It is what it is. You can consider that crash out, sure. Was it a valid crash out though? I mean, people out there call this man a rapist. I mean, I don't know about you, Tiamat, but I think there's a long stretch from saying that somebody touched somebody's ass to they raped them. So I think that if you're dealing with people saying somebody committed like a heinous crime, like raping someone, and accusing that person of that, that's not what happened. Like, no one was raped. So I feel like that was a valid crash out. And I think that everybody who's calling him a rapist is literally just taken away from an actual crime where people actually are raped, men and women, by the way. I think that that's kind of disgusting that people are saying that because, you know, it's not what happened. You know, it's not what happened. So I think that's kind of really insane that people are doing that. But hey, y'all do you. It's the internet. I'm not your mommies. I'm not your wives. I'm not your fucking God, Lord, and Savior. So y'all do you, but I'm not signing off on that. I mean, he had a little crash out moment. It was a small crash out moment. He raised his voice, you know, got heated, got angry for, you know, you don't see him do it too often, but yeah, he got really angry because, you know, people like to act ignorant and stupid when it's convenient to make fun of somebody. So it was a valid crash out. My mom is evil, and when I said I went to family shit to hang out with my uncle, she started telling me, "Oh no, only people who were kind to me and did this." Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. That is definitely a rough situation. I left and the right truly are two sides of the same coin. Zombie, this is what I'm saying, but when you tell them that, they get mad and then they just they just ratio you to hell. It's funny though. I actually really think it's great. It's absolutely hilarious. Sorry, I had to like sit back. I do agree the clout of haters doing false stuff despite what he thinks. I think calling him other things like the R word is bad, but he has been fighting Cynic badly lately. I think overall, when it comes to like all this drama shit, again, I've been doing this for a while. It gets to a point where you have to look at it and be like, this is actually stupid. Like, this is actually stupid. You know, it's content at the end of the day. And do I actually care? Like what the guy said, I don't think you genuinely care. Like, I actually do. I actually do care to a degree where, like, I stand by my opinions. I stand by my viewpoints. Obviously, I care about that. But as far as, am I going to affect change? Is it going to change anything? No, I'm pretty much grounded in reality to know that none of my words I say on the internet is going to change anything. Just as much as the anti-woke people, for the most part, like, yeah, sometimes people will listen to you and be like, hey, maybe you're right. We should change things. Like the Sonic the movie thing. Like, I'm telling you right now, I was so happy that they did that change because, like, whoo, that was horrible. But it was a valid criticism. That shit was crazy. Like, that shit was actually crazy. But I don't know. Do you have a Tony video crashing out? Nah, he did it on the biggest. Actually, I mean, it was on Katie. You could do Katie Did's Clips channel. She clipped it. I don't want to react to that right now, though. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. It can't change people who don't agree with you. They're missing that part in their brain. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I don't need people to agree with me. I don't even necessarily want people to agree with me. I want people to have a discussion. I want people to actually think about it. Like, I don't want people to just be like, oh, no, you're right. No, think about it. Think about it. If what I'm saying is something that you can look around and be like, yeah, maybe there's some truth to it. Like, I'm not asking for much. I'm asking people to use their brain. How dare I? How dare I ask people to use their brain? That's literally all it comes down to. Use your brain. Please, just use your brain. What the hell? Sorry, I got distracted real quick. Hold on. Trying to figure out what just hell happened. What's up, Blazing Dragon? And when I say happen, I'm trying to get food. I'm hungry. I'm a big back. I need my food. Oh, man. But anyways. Oh, it's right now, I'm pretty sure it's like the critical drinker crowd. Because all of them are mentioned in critical drinker, so I'm assuming they're all fans of his. After I made that, a bunch of my YouTuber buddies, the big ones, hit me up because they're like, what's going on? I saw your tweet. I'm like, bro, I fucking kicked the hornet's nest. They're like, yeah, nah, these anti-woke people are like a fucking cult. I'm like, yeah, we're familiar with cult-like YouTube channels, so it's not my first rodeo. It won't be my last, but I find it funny because I'm just sitting here like, bro, they are very upset. And yes, they are kind of cult-like. They are definitely very cult-like. Because they are so mad at me. So mad at me. Yep. That y'all remember the Andy mob? the Zack Snyder mob. Yeah, those groups were definitely very fun to combat. But, here we are. I look at it this way. Would you say I like Daredevil, Born Again, but most deemed it DOA because the first season. To me, second season is off to a good start. They need to stick it. I haven't caught up to Daredevil because, I'm watching a bunch of other stuff. So I tried to watch the first episode. I feel like I got to go back and rewatch Daredevil because I don't remember a lot, to be honest with you. So kind of just sitting here like I got a lot of stuff I got to catch up on. Oh yeah, I forgot one of the comment sections also made a comment that I don't go to the movies. I'm like, no, I don't go to the movies. Last movie I saw in theaters was Deadpool Wolverine because that was the only movie that really wanted me to get out and go see it in theaters. But besides that, I haven't seen a movie project that I wanted to go see in theaters, so I'll just wait for it to come on streaming services. I can't be that committed to being hateful. I can't either. Like, I just like good entertainment. I like to be entertained. And I will say, like, the anti-woke people make it hard. Like, the people in my comment section, they prove my point. Like, we literally read it. They're mad at me because I said some things that they don't agree with, and that's fine. But they're taking it to a point where they're, like, really attacking me. And I think it's absolutely hilarious. Like, the numbers don't lie, right? I have 27 likes and, like, probably over 60 now. I haven't refreshed it, but probably over 60 dislikes because they didn't like that I said what I said about critical drinker and anti-woke. And they're all anti-woke. So, like, why are you mad at me because I'm on the other side of the argument? It's like they needed somebody to take out their frustrations instead of going out and getting laid, all that testosterone and getting it out of your system, busting a nut or smoking weed to calm down or whatever you got to do to relax. They decided they're going to come to the comment section and go absolutely batshit on me. And I'm fucking here for it. I am here for it, honey. Like, I don't mind getting shitted on. That's the thing. Like, it's opinions at the end of the day. Oh yeah, no, Brent. I covered Andy Signore back in the day. He got in some trouble. He was talking to a bunch of girls. He's married, and then some, sending some fat videos to them and shit. Yeah, I dropped that story like years ago. It was pretty insane. And they came for me hard too. They actually were a lot. What? Nah, I can't even say that. They were actually better than these people. Like, they didn't ratio me. They did. They tried and they failed. And the funny thing is, like, a lot of the anti-woke people aren't fans of Andy Signore either. Because they used to be cool with Andy Signore, but Andy Signore was too much even for them. They called that man out too. I don't know who your boy Zach is. Y'all talk about these people I don't know. I heard their names, but I don't know. Your boy Zach and Eric Debunks have made pretty convincing cases that Drinker is a lying hack. I mean, probably. Probably. I still don't know who they are, but probably. I'm not surprised. Like, I've said this many times. A lot of your favorite YouTubers, the big ones, they got skeletons in their closet. And somebody told me something that is very true. Speaking, going back to that narcissistic comment, is you can't 100% say that you are a very good person and be very successful, unfortunately, in this day and age, because even the shittiest people, look at the shittiest content creators that are out there. Ethan fucking Ralph. Please, if you don't know who Ethan Ralph is, please look him up. Ethan Ralph is still doing good to this day as a content creator. That man is a literal registered sex offender, okay? He distributed revenge porn, okay? Ethan Ralph distributed revenge porn. And like, he's a fucking, like, documented drunk drug user. He's such a piece of shit person. People have literally flown out of the country to find him and beat his ass. Okay? And yet a piece of shit like Ethan Ralph still has a platform, still has an audience, still has a fan base. Right? Like, you guys really reward the shittiest of people and justify it because you agree with them on some of their takes and some of their points. Like I said, you want to find somebody on the internet that yells their thoughts, your own thoughts and opinions back at you, and you'll literally just stay there and be like, yeah, that's right, I love this guy, he's so real, he's so logical, he makes sense and he's logical because he agrees with you. I can literally sit there and say, guys, the sky isn't really blue. Our eyes deceive us. It's actually red. The reason why the sky is blue is because the government puts shit in the atmosphere that makes it look like it's blue, but the sky is really red. Now, if at all anyone on the planet has ever had that same thought, oh my God, I'm not alone. You also know that the sky is actually red. See how fucking stupid that sounds? But that's what people do. They find somebody who literally says the same shit that they believe in and they think, and that's logic. There's no logic behind it. There's no logic behind it. It's just you guys want to bitch. There is still good TV shows and good movies and entertainment. Y'all just can't see it because you're too busy sticking your heads up a content creator's ass because that content creator doesn't like it. Y'all literally will sit there and wait until Critical Drinker or any of your favorite YouTube content creators post a video to get their opinion on the trailer that just came out before you even probably, oh, I can't wait till see Critical Drinker see this trailer. He's going to hate it because I hate it. And the moment Critical Drinker does a fucking video and says, yeah, this is shit, you're like, oh, thank God Critical Drinker agrees with me. Oh my God, see, I know I'm not crazy because Critical Drinker agrees with me. Like, I really want to know. I need to get an answer to somebody. Like, I need to know how these YouTubers' dicks taste. Because all y'all clearly are tasting it. I'm just curious. Does it taste like Kool-Aid? Does it taste like fruit punch? Does it taste like watermelon? Does it taste like fried chicken? What does it taste like? And I only said those things not because I'm a black woman, but because fried chicken and watermelon and Kool-Aid are fucking fantastic. And has nothing to do with me being black. It all has to do with the fact that they're delicious fucking foods. And if you think otherwise, you're a goddamn racist. If you thought for a second I said that because I'm a black woman, you are a racist. I'm just saying, like, what does it taste like, bro? And it has to taste good for you grown-ass men to be all over it. I want to know. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Woo! Not these anti-woke people blowing up my video right now. Beautiful. Guys, fun fact, remember, who remembers? I know a lot of y'all don't remember. I know Anthony. Anthony will definitely remember, but I want to know who in my chat. Who remembers when the Zack Snyder fan base tried to cancel me for being a moderator on a Zack Snyder charity stream? Who remembers when they tried to cancel me for that? Like, literally tagged Zack Snyder in everything. They tried so hard to cancel me because I was a moderator on a Zack Snyder charity stream, right? And there were some known people who were very hostile and said some fucked up shit about the YouTube channel's owners who are hosting the charity event. And I was asked to moderate it to keep the comment section, kind of, on topic, right? I didn't time out anybody. I didn't time out anybody, right? But for some reason, they told people that I timed out people, and I was hiding people who gave money to the charity. And it was crazy. So they tried to cancel me for that, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Every once in a while they'll bring it out. I'm like, but that didn't happen. I've literally done live streams and proved it didn't happen. They said that I was deleting super chats, guys, even though that video is that live stream. It's still up till this day, and you can see every single live like super chat that was donated still on the channel. But they will tell you, I was hiding people's comments and deleting the damn super chats. And that's what they do, because again, if they don't know me or they don't like me, it's easy to believe the bullshit and lies people push. But if you like me, you know, it's just funny, man. Sorry, I'm just ranting now because I always find it funny that like people won't actually listen to facts or reasoning when it's somebody saying it that they don't like. Like Critical Drinker can go out and like murder somebody, and I could have witnessed it and had the weapon that they used as evidence and give it to the police, and people would still be like, that didn't happen. You're lying because you're just hating because Critical Drinker is a bigger content creator than you and you're just jealous. That's why you're lying about him murdering somebody. Bro, I saw the murder with my eyes. I literally picked up the murder weapon and gave it to the police. His fingerprints are all over it. The cops are literally looking for him right now. No, you're lying. You framed him. Like, they won't believe anything. So it's like sometimes you just don't argue with them. You just don't argue with them. My God. All right. We're just going to delete this comment because I'm not dealing with the people. I'm putting it on here. I'm deleting a comment because people are responding to something that's already been addressed. So it's just going to go away. It's just going to go away. Like, we addressed it. The guy commented. I already acknowledged my fuck up. Let it go. Like, leave it alone. Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. Swear to God, these people are annoying. They're more annoying me now at this point. I'm not even getting mad. I'm getting annoyed because, like, I literally addressed a comment and they're still commenting. And, like, they see I'm live right now. Like, they can see that I'm currently live. So I'm telling you right now, yes, I deleted that comment about Trump because in that comment, it was already addressed. The person who made the comment corrected me, right? And now 3 or 4 more people are still commenting, replying to it as it was already addressed. So now it goes away. Cause like, fuck y'all. Y'all are just as dumb at reading as you claim I am. Like, yes, I was dumb misunderstanding that comment 100% because I'm a human and I make mistakes. But like, that has been addressed. Stop commenting it. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I had to. They're still commenting on it. It's like, yes, I get it. I misread the comment. It's gone now. Bye. It's bye. Oh my God. My God, man. Like when they're writing paragraphs, I gotta screenshot this post on Twitter. When they're writing paragraphs on my comment section, you know you pissed off people, man. And then guess what? It blows over. They get bored. They find somebody else to be mad at. So I love that today was the day that they chose to come at me because yes, it's noticed me, senpai. Do a search. Seriously, Yale did a study that politics wrecks your ability to do math. Really? I will have to look that up. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. I did not know that. Who framed Roger Rabbit? God complex cult behavior with those losers. See, that's the thing too. Is like, there's a reason why, and here's another thing these anti-woke fucking weirdos don't get, right? The viewers, okay? There's a reason why people like Critical Drinker stuff, they never give attention to like, especially YouTubers or people giving them shit. You know why? Because like, they already have your idiots' money. So like, they don't have to respond to people unless it's beneficial to them. Right? So like, think about it this way. I want you guys to think, okay? When YouTubers have platforms and they have beef with each other, normally, like, let me give an example. Okay, Yellow Trash, for example. Yellow Flash blocks everybody except people who have platforms. Right? Why not just block them and not address those people? Well, because they also have big platforms and he's using that drama to generate engagement for his social medias and his YouTube channel, right? So when you have big content creators who have issues with each other, why don't they ever block each other like they block everybody else, right? So all of you anti-woke fucking weirdos in my fucking chat right now, in my comment section of my last video, right? Why is it if you were to go to another content creator who has beef with Critical Drinker, they'll block you, but they don't have Critical Drinker blocked, and vice versa? Why wouldn't Critical Drinker block the people who are big? Because they benefit from each other, because it's drama farming, right? But you guys don't understand that. You don't understand that you guys are basically being manipulated and duped into giving these content creators money. You think they you think they actually care, but they've shown they don't, because again, they can talk all this shit about all this industry bullshit and stuff, but they still pay money for the industry. They buy the merchandise that goes into the industry. They go to the movies so they can react to it and shit on it. Again, I don't need evidence. They provide it themselves. You guys are just too stupid to understand that. But we're the stupid ones. The woke people are the stupid ones. We are dumb for calling you guys out for your bullshit. We're just tired of garbage and entertainment. Y'all been tired of it for fucking 2 decades now, and it still hasn't changed. So guess what? Find something else to cry about. But we're the ones crying? No, motherfuckers, y'all the ones that are crying. We're crying back. If anything, we crying back at you. I'm not crying about the industry. I'm, quote, crying because it's sad to see a bunch of fucking fans, quote, fans, cause this big divide in a fandom when I recall fandoms being something that we're supposed to come together and enjoy shit. But y'all over here actually making it not fun because you just want to argue with each other because I don't agree with your opinions. I don't agree this is woke. Well, you're wrong. It's woke because there's a black person in it. They changed the fucking race. They have a gay person. It's woke. You guys are ruining it. You guys are making it not fun. So go fuck yourselves. Miss me with this bullshit. Y'all can fucking ratio the fuck out of last stream, this stream, as long as it's getting watched. I don't give a fuck. My life goes on. My day goes on. Yo, you wish you were 1/10 of the size of Critical Drinker. No, the fuck I don't. I've seen what fucking YouTubers who get fame like that, what it does to them. I've seen how it changes them. I never want to be put in a position where I have to fucking struggle and strive and do whatever I need to do to be dishonest and disloyal to the people who put me in that position. No, thank you. I'll stay a fucking nobody with a loudmouth whose channel barely gets views. Appreciate it, but I'll stay where the fuck I am. I was happy being at 1K. I was happy being at 2K. I'm happy staying stuck at 3. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't monetize my shit anymore because I don't give a fuck. That's how much fucks I give to not really give a fuck about my YouTube channel. My fucking shit stays demonetized. I don't monetize my shit anymore because I don't give a fuck. This shit's funny to me. This right here, this shit's funny to me because it proves everything I've said to be true. I don't even need to talk anymore. Really, I can just let the numbers speak. Look at the comment section. Look at the comment section. They're mad over an opinion. Thank you. And the thing is, they call me woke. I'm not even fucking woke. I just am tired of both sides at this point. You want to know where I stand? Woke and anti-woke, y'all are both fucking annoying. That is my overall stance. You're both fucking annoying. Keep your fucking opinions to yourself sometimes and let people just enjoy shit or hate it in fucking peace. We don't need to fucking argue with each other. Stay on your side. We'll stay on ours. I think maybe at this point, now that I think about it, maybe echo chambers need to happen. Anti-woke people stay over there. Woke people stay over there. People who don't give a fuck, come with me. Come with me. We can enjoy and hate shit together. Because clearly y'all want to stay divided while I'm trying to bring people together to love and hate shit together, bro. But y'all don't see that because I'm calling out the anti-woke. I've already called out the woke. They've had their time. They've had their time. I've already went after the woke people. Now it's y'all's turn. Now it's the anti-woke's turn. I'm sorry that I don't want to suck Critical Drinker's farts out of his butt cheeks. I'm so sorry. I don't want to. I don't want it. I don't want it. Y'all can have it. That's all y'all methane. You can have it. I just want to clown on y'all. I want to spurg out, crash out, make fun, have fun, enjoy roasting a bunch of weirdos that I'll never interact with again after tonight. And then that'll be the end of it. I had a great show. Thank you for getting this into the algorithm so more people can see it. Appreciate y'all. Good luck getting whatever you need to do. Go deep dive, research me, have fun, trying to find something that's going to make me cry my eyes out over y'all dumbasses because it ain't it. It ain't it. y'all ain't it. Trust. Y'all are not it. If this is the best that Critical Drinker has to offer, I am very disappointed. This ain't the A team. This is not the A team. Bring the A team. Matter of fact, make this blow up so maybe Critical Drinker will see it and have a good laugh. Please, please, please believe. I just woke up from a nap. Shut up. No, you didn't. Flash is scared of me because I have his picture from Los Angeles Comic-Con. Like his actual picture with his face showing? Do you really? Wait, are you what? Yes, you are the A-team. Arrow, you are the A-team. 100% the A-team. We used to enjoy the product when no internet was around. That's what I said earlier, Arrow. We all used to enjoy shit before the internet. And then after that, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do want to see what his face looks like because he likes to hide it all the time and then talk shit about people's looks. I would never share it though. I'm not that person. I would never do that. But I am curious. I saw somebody drew a picture of what they thought he looked like without the mask, and people were crashing out like, "Oh my god, you're trying to dox him with a picture you drew." Like what? Trying to dox somebody by drawing a picture of what you think they look like is the craziest thing I've ever fucking heard. I'm not going to show people what Flash looks like. He hides it for a reason. I'm going to respect that. Like, it's not my place to dox anybody. If he wants to show it, he can show it. But I think he's a coward when he talks as much shit as he does, and he doesn't even show his actual face. Now, for me, yes, I have an avatar, but I also have an Instagram page. My profile picture is out there with the AI edit. Without the AI edit, I have videos of me on cam and shit. So like, I don't hide who I am. I don't hide my face. I don't hide my body. But Yellow Flash will do so and then talk shit about how other people look. It's like, bro, why don't you just show us what you look like? If you're a fucking Adonis, I want to see it, and then I'll shut the hell up. I won't have anything to say about how you look. Okay, as simple as that. Doxing people is just dumb at this point. I've gone to, listen, in all my time doing hold on, sorry, I got distracted again. In all my time doing YouTube and being on the internet, I've learned that, like, yes, doxing is bad, people shouldn't do it. But on the other hand, people are going to do it anyways because they do it to each other. The only way I'm ever going to be like, I don't care about doxing is like, if you dox somebody and then that person doxes you back, you can't cry about it. You can't cry about it. If you got doxed and somebody doxes you back, you're both just hypocrites, right? So I can't speak on it. You got doxed, you dox somebody back, there you go. You feel good about it now? Because that's just basically what people do now. And I'm kind of just like, the only people that I am 100% okay with being doxed is predators, people who hurt children. Like, I do believe you do no longer get to have anonymity if you're hurting children. We need to know who you are so we can keep our children safe from you. That is the only doxing I'm 100% on board with and completely fine with. If you are somebody out there who is hiding behind a computer screen and you're talking to children and trying to fuck kids, then 100% you need to be unmasked. We need to know who you are. You need to be reported to authorities, and everybody should know to stay the fuck away from you. Basically, an online registry list before you get fucking offended, locked up and cause, whatever. I don't know what I was going to say, to be honest. That's why I say cause, because I was going to say before you hurt a child, basically, right? It isn't doxing, but it's a lack of respect and intimidation. So it is doxing because putting somebody's picture out there could lead to them finding out more information. That's why they consider it a dox. Now, is it illegal? Not in most cases, not in most states, but it is illegal in some places. But that's why they consider it doxing when you're doxing somebody's picture. Because if that person does not want their picture out there, if they don't want, their face out there, specifically people who don't want their face out there, right? So like, Brent, if you were to wear a mask when you get on stream and somebody were to unmask you, that is doxing you, because again, that could lead to them finding out who you are and where you live. That's why they consider that doxing. So I don't think that if you, no, it's not shade. I promise you I'm not throwing shade. I promise you I'm not throwing shade this time. I'm not throwing shade. No, I'm like dead ass. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want your face out there, like Yellow Flash has never been on cam, right? It's always been his voice or an avatar in his place. So, him going out in public, he also takes precautions to protect his face because he doesn't want people to find out who he is in the real world, because there are people he has pissed off, and there are some crazy people online that would probably act on, going to his house and doing shit, which again, I disavow. I don't like Yellow Flash, but I don't think anyone should fuck with him in the real world. Absolutely fucking not. I think that's absolutely stupid to go above and beyond to hurt somebody in the real world because you don't like their opinions on the internet. So yeah, overall, it would be doxing if people were to put his face on the internet. He does talk trash to everyone, and if it happens, well, I always expect that too. Like, it's wrong, and I'm allowed to be mad, but do I expect not to get doxed? 100%. I don't never expect not people to do it to me. People have done it to me and behind the scenes, but I'm not mad I'm not mad if my haters were to do it, because like that's my own fault. I didn't take enough precautions to protect my identity. I, pissed off enough people where it's like if they do it, they do it. But it's still wrong, and everyone still has a right to be protected, including Yellow Flash. And I don't even like Yellow Flash. I don't like Yellow Flash at all, but I don't think that people should be finding out where he lives and try to fuck with him in the real world. Same with Critical Drinker. I don't like Critical Drinker, but I don't think that people should go above and beyond to try to fucking stalk his life. Like I don't like his takes on things, but me not liking his takes does not mean that I have to be so angry enough to want to fucking stalk the man. That's insane. And in fairness, I actually think Critical Drinker is kind of hot. Not gonna lie, I actually think Critical Drinker is kind of hot, but I just don't like his takes. Physically, he's an attractive man, but I don't think me and him would get along. Or maybe we would. I got along with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. Believe it or not, I actually got along with Geeks and Gamers people. They were cool. They fed me. It was a good time. Outside of talking about movies and stuff, like if you take all this shit to the side, I guarantee you people have more in common than they do differences. That's the thing that sucks about these instances is like I guarantee you the anti-woke people and the woke people would have way more in common if they weren't fighting over this stupid shit at this point. Just saying. Doxing is a legal term. A picture found in a public place being shown is legal. I mean, but doxing is legal, is not illegal in a lot of places, right? Like posting someone's address on the internet is not technically illegal if they found it in a public space, because you do understand that all you need is certain information and your address and everything's publicly available, right, Brent? Like I could easily, if I knew your phone number, I could probably just look you up and find out where you've lived in the last few years, because the government, like they have all that shit on record. It's public record. So if public record is not technically illegal, right? But doxing morally is 100% shitty to do. So legally, I mean legally that's a legal matter, but morally, yeah, morally 100% with you. It is wrong when you do it for the sake of trying to intimidate somebody, when you're doing it for the sake of scaring somebody. That's fucked up, especially if you're doing it because you just don't like somebody over something trivial. Like if somebody did something wrong and broke a crime, that's different. But if you're just doing it because you want to troll and have a good laugh and be a complete piece of shit, like, no, that's not cool. And I don't think anyone at all, whether you like them or hate them, no one should do it. But I'll tell you what, I don't think it's right if Yellow Flash got doxxed, but I ain't gonna shed a tear because like he 100% has no problem with it happening to other people. If Critical Drinker had issues with doxing and he stood on that, I 100% would shed a tear for him because he stuck on his morals. So I don't got issues with Critical Drinker on that level, and that's why these haters actually don't understand. It's like I made one fucking live stream and I yelled and screamed about it, and then I was gonna move on from the subject and talk about something else, but then these fucking dumbasses came on and were like, "We're gonna like do all this and talk shit." Good, I made content. I talked for 2 hours. I'm mainly stalling because I'm waiting for my food. That's why I'm still streaming. I'm mainly still streaming talking because I'm waiting for my food. Here, look, there's another one. There's another comment. What is this gonna be about? Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, this is weird. Let's see. Hold on. I'm reading the comments again. This one was a good interaction. Let me share with you guys the kind of people I like to interact with real quick while we're waiting. So this person commented, I don't know why I was recommending this video. I do not agree whatsoever. Society's trajectory is the opposite, but okay, have your opinion. Not a problem. And I said, I don't know why anyone's recommended anything I do, but thank you for letting me know my content gets recommended. You probably watch other content creators about similar topics as I do. And it's okay to disagree. If everyone agreed, the world would be boring. So this one person was just like, yeah, same here. I got recommended your stuff, even though this isn't really. I don't agree. Is it not in any agreement with my beliefs? Good for you, though. I guess the algorithm seems to like you. And I was like, oh, well, that's weird. I'm now wondering why people who aren't on this side of the discussion are being recommended this, which is true. I have no idea. So the person said, maybe there isn't many people agreeing with you anymore, but yeah, it's weird. But hey, bad attention is attention nonetheless, right? I was like, that's the beauty of opinions. You don't need everyone to agree, which is true. Somebody commented it's called manipulation, and I said, well, you guys are the ones pushing in the algorithm by engaging with it, so how am I manipulating it? And then somebody said I can respect, that at least because I was being civil. And somebody said revelations are peaceful, however you want to look at it. I don't know where that comment came from. Man, I'm telling you, these people are still commenting. I'm just like, why are they so mad? Why are they so mad? Hold on, I'm reading this one. I think it's probably been nearly 20 years since I took notice of critics' opinions, and even then I was 50-50 given their constant fawning over obvious Oscar bait. That was often so dull that reading the title was enough to put me in a coma. Glad to see that things have changed into a rating dependent on how many gay minority women were put on screen for over 2 hours period. Jesus. No, the world is done with woke. I don't know what you're talking about. So y'all are the world. I didn't know the world would consist. I thought the world would be like everybody. Everybody. Oh man. I have not been. Ooh, it's been. I think the first time I was ratioed was when I did a review of an anime, I think. Was it anime? Yeah, I think it was an anime. I did a review on an anime and that got ratioed to hell. Never again. Don't fuck with the anime community, y'all. They are brutal. But yeah, no, this is the worst. I've been ratioed and I'm just dying. I'm like, damn. I didn't think that this was gonna be a big thing. Most people ignore me. Soy dog. I don't know what that means, but I don't think it's a good thing. Oh, this is some person. I don't even know what that says. Man, these people. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. People went after Ivan Ortega when he gave his honest opinion of critical movies. Man, that's what I'm saying. You can't even have honest opinions anymore. It's just rage bait. It's rage bait. God damn. Damn, man. I might cry now. They're hurting my fifis. They're hurting my fifis. Oh, I'm just waiting for my food right now. I should probably, you know what? I might have to go because my food is going to be here in 10 minutes. So, anyways, this was fun. This was very fun. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. If I can, I will, but it probably won't be about this unless something new happens. Because there are other things I do want to talk about, so we might have to take a break on this. But we'll see. We will definitely see what transpires in 24 hours. Because 651 views and growing. Man, I love it. I love this. This is fantastic. I love pissing off the mobs. But anyways, I gotta go. Y'all have a good one. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, well, we'll see when I get to stream. I'll stream because I don't have all the time to grift. I don't have all the time to grift in the world. So with that said, let's do this. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the new subscribers that are coming here. Appreciate you. You probably won't stay because I'm not gonna milk this for what it's worth. I'm not an actual grifter. I promise you. I'm a good girl. So you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Ray in the chat, Ray on the screen, receipts in the photo, sip, stream queen. Scroll that feed, who capping now? Pull that clip, run it back out loud. Name in the title, they start to sweat. Pause on the frame, explain this bet. Side eye sharp like a quick headshot. Laugh too sweet, but the tea run hot. From the desk cam lens to the console glow. She like, hold up fam, y'all gotta know. Ray got files, whole hard drive stack. Choose so loud, make them all backtrack. Chat go wild when receipts go play. And she still get carried with the bubba all day. Stream queen Ray, turn the drama into gameplay. Calling out fakes while the lobby getting melee. Click that live, you ain't ever gonna look away. Tease so real, got you locked on Ray. Yeah. Stream queen Ray, every upload feeling insane. Laugh so bright when she roasting your fave. Ain't sight on a bad hot take. Headshots land when the lies all break. From the spooky halls where the zombies chase to the dropship jump. First pick her place, she'll pause that run for a call out quick. Run the tape back, see the slick little trick. From the panel slots to the late night show. She the one they ring when they want that smoke. Ray got clips, turn a boast to a blooper. Chassis proof, turn a stand to a user. He say calm down on the side, he sway, then he wink at the cam. Let me love you, Ray.
Drink, grab your snacks, keep receipts on show.
From the first go live to the last GG. If you want that truth, you know where to be.
Stream Queen.